Alright, today I'm going to approach two of the easiest chords you'll ever play. This is E minor and A sus2. And by the way, if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. Any comments, requests, whatever you got. So I'm going to show you these two chords because if you're a beginner, you need something that's really approachable and really easy to do, no matter where you are on your level. So this one, the E minor chord, is one of the easier chords to approach. As you can see, I got my second finger on the second fret of the A string, and my third finger is tucked right under it on the D string second fret. It looks like that if you can see it. Okay. Now the second chord, A sus2, is again the exact same form, but you move down one string. Okay? And these two, as you see, you've got a lot of strings. Got your second finger on the second fret of the D string. Your third finger is tucked underneath on the second fret of the G string. So that's the third string and the fourth string, respectively. So if you don't know the names of the strings yet, you can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the skinniest to the top. And your fifth string, second fret, second finger, that's pretty easy, goes here. Your fourth string, second fret, third finger, goes here. And then move them all down one string, like that. Now, for some people, if you're really at the beginning and you don't have the dexterity to use those fingers, you can also try it this way. This might be easier for some people. First finger, second fret, A string, or fifth string. Second finger tucked under on that D string, or the fourth string, second fret. And if that's easier for you, that's fine too. And then again, move them all down one string, letting that A string ring out. So that's another way to do it. I would recommend, though, if you can do it this way, it's a more natural and it's a proper way to do it because your hand falls naturally that way. So let's see where we can go with this. I'm just going to strum lightly on it and see what kind of groove I can get going. So it's a nice, easy, flowing rhythm. As the right hand goes, that's a whole other, we get into that in a whole other lesson. I'm using a pick right now, but one thing you can approach is if you hit the low E string, I call it a target note, hit that first and then strum. It kind of gives you a little bit of a voicing. And then hit the the fifth string, which is your A string. And what that sounds like is like this. It gets a little more interesting. And then if you're playing with somebody else, this is a great song to jam over. If you got a friend who's maybe a little more advanced than you and you want to jam over, there's a great song in E minor. So it sounds like if I get a little rhythm going, it's this progression fits a lot of different songs. And then once you get really comfortable with that, you can incorporate your pinky. It sounds something like this. basically using my pinky to add a little color. So that's getting a little more advanced with it, but again, back to the basics. Now if you want to get dynamic with it, you can mute and put your hand here and watch what happens. Open up on the A and then so that's a basic E minor chord to an A sus2. Hope you have fun with that. I'll see you down the road.
My friend Jimmy has the coolest guitar lessons. Go to jimmydillon.com/free and get all your amazing gifts. He's the best. Roll! Rock and roll!